All right, so a quick one on expectations and roles. You see, as we go through life, we form relationships, and people naturally start to hold us to certain roles and certain expectations. They expect us to do things, to be a certain way, to act a certain way, to fulfill certain roles. And when we don't, it creates problems, it creates a struggle. And on the flip side of that, it's very easy to get upset and to wonder why people hold us to certain expectations. Why does this person always expect me to be this way, to do this thing, to act in a certain way? And that's normal, we all feel like that from time to time. But the reality of that is that we have done that. We have created those expectations by fulfilling a certain role within that person's life. Because we work largely on association. That's how we navigate all the information that we're hit with every day. It's how we create our understanding of the world. We associate. So people will come to associate you with certain things. That's how they understand you. It's how they understand your place in their life. So if all of a sudden you don't meet their expectations, it breaks that association. And it's very easy to start to question things. And we don't like to question things. We don't like disruption. We like things to be simple and to be normal and predictable. So it's on you to understand that if you don't want people to constantly push their expectations on you, you have to challenge them, but in a way that doesn't create struggle. You have to start to change the narrative and create some new associations for that person. So it's not about completely doing the opposite or acting out of character and creating a problem. It's about being open with people and saying to them, I don't want to be that person. I don't want to sit in that role anymore. And just gradually introducing slight changes into the way that you have, what's the word I'm looking for? Your experiences with these people. So, for example, if you're the person in a household who is always expected to cook, you don't want to cook anymore, or you want some help, that's when it's on you to ask other people and say, look, I need a bit of help with this. Maybe you cook this night, or maybe we do it together. And initially, like I said, it will cause some confusion for them because you've always been the person that's cooked. You stepped into that role, and now that's the association that they hold for you. So it's going to be, different, but these things can change. So rather than being upset about people expecting or wanting things from you, consider if you have put yourself in that role and if they have come to associate you with certain things and all they're doing is experiencing their day-to-day life through their associations. They're not doing anything wrong. That's just the role you've come to fulfill. It's not necessarily their fault. We can have much better relationships when we understand that other people are not doing things to us or trying to make our lives difficult. More often than not, it's a situation that we've put ourselves in. And if you want to change that, then it's on you to change the narrative, to flip the script and to be open and honest and have conversations with people around who you want to be, what you want to be, what you want to do, and how that doesn't necessarily sit with your current roles and identities, and then changing that through your actions and building new associations. So next time you feel like someone's putting on you too much or they're asking too much from you and you don't feel like you can meet their expectations, consider how you've met them in the past. Consider the associations that person is holding, and then think about small steps that you can take to start to change that if it doesn't align with the role that you want out of life, if it doesn't align with who you want to be and what you want to do. Everything is changeable. Like I always say, every single thing about you is changeable. So it's on you to recognize this, to build awareness around this, and then actively take steps to change it. So that's all for today. I'm going to go because I have an appointment in 5 minutes. But consider this and let me know your thoughts on it in the comments.